How'd you make it look so easy? Fine, don't tell me.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at how Georgie Cooper has changed since his introduction on young Sheldon.
Hello, Georgie. It's just George now.
The oldest child in the Cooper family, Georgie starts off as your average teenage boy. Actor Montana Jordan says that he related to the character as they both come from Texas, played football, and had messy rooms growing up. Georgie's into sports and can't stop thinking about girls.
I'm just saying I'm better suited to the single life.
How you picture that?
Okay, well, you know the buffet at Golden Corral where there's all kinds of choices and you can have as much as you want?
Yeah?
It'll be like that, only with hot girls.
Georgie, I'll bet you $1,000 you're married before you're 25.
You got to bet.
However, as the show goes on, Georgie takes on various jobs and learns responsibility along the way. Georgie isn't considered a good student, especially compared to his younger brother Sheldon. Every member of his family, from his dad to his sister to his own grandmother, put him down for his supposed lack of intelligence.
What are you doing?
Separating the whites from the colors.
Whoa, that's racist.
How did I get a rocket scientist for one son and a rodeo clown for the other?
In school, his priorities are focused more on girls than on academics. He tries to win over his crush Veronica, but she doesn't feel the same way about him. She likes him as a friend, though later, she does develop feelings for him. By then, Georgie moved on.
Hi. Hey. So, can I get you all started with some drinks? I'm good with water.
Water sounds great, refreshing.
While academics isn't his strong suit, that doesn't mean Georgie is lazy or undisciplined. He's into making money, taking initiative with a variety of jobs. His employers are impressed with his natural talent. He also starts various side hustles, such as selling candy at school and the answer sheets to Sheldon's old tests. Though these don't always work out as planned, he bounces back from failures and learns valuable skills to apply to future business ventures. In addition to the wealth that comes from his business endeavors, he appreciates the sense of independence it gives him.
What can I say? I'm entrepreneurialistic.
Is that a word?
I don't know. But if you got a lot of money, you get to make stuff up.
When he realizes he's no longer good at sports, he decides to work after school with the idea that making money is more his talent. This puts him at odds with his father, George Sr., who wants him to stay on the football team.
You order something from the Mountain View Candy Company?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
The hell is it?
A big old box of candy.
As his skills as a salesman develop, Georgie decides to drop out of school. No one in Georgie's life approves of his decision.
You go back to school?
No.
Well, it sounds like you don't live here.
He's our son. We are not kicking him out.
He wants to be an adult. He can pay for his own place.
That was my plan.
His girlfriend Jana breaks up with him, and his father kicks him out of the house. However, Georgie works out a deal with his family where he can live in the garage. Though things get rocky for Georgie, he proves resilient in the end.
I'm thinking I'll put the flag over that window for, privacy.
If you want, I could sew some curtains, make it look homey.
Nice. Girls will eat that up.
Flag is fine.
While he didn't have a stellar academic record, he did have promising traits for a salesman. He knew how to read people and win them over. Despite not being a promising student, Georgie proved to be a success later in life. We find out in The Big Bang Theory that he owns 3 tire shops.
Your brother is Dr. Tire?
Yes, and apparently it only takes half a semester of community college to get that particular doctorate.
We passed 3 of these stores on the way here. Why did you say he's just some loser who sells tires?
You're right, that was unfair. He's a loser who sells more tires than anyone in Texas.
As millennials and Gen Z could tell you, getting more education doesn't guarantee success. Georgie's business acumen is on display in young Sheldon, as he helps his Mima run an illegal gambling room and implements ideas that sidestep problems with operating such an establishment.
If it wasn't for me, none of this would be happening.
I'm your grandmother. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be happening.
How about this? No hourly wage, just a cut.
What kind of cut you thinking?
5%.
Given their differences, it shouldn't be surprising that Georgie doesn't get along with Sheldon.
We haven't talked in over 10 years. Now that you need something, you think you can just show up at my store? Well, let's just drop everything to accommodate Sheldon.
He often picks on his kid brother. However, Georgie occasionally gives Sheldon advice on how to deal with his problems, though it's usually advice on how to be more corrupt. In the Big Bang Theory episode, The Sibling Realignment, it is revealed that the two had a falling out. This is because Georgie became resentful of Sheldon as he had to grow up quickly and take care of the family while Sheldon was a giant hindrance with his selfishness.
Mom was a mess. Missy was a dumb teenager. I had to look after both of them.
I talk to Mom all the time. If she was upset, she would have told me.
She was protecting you, you idiot, just like everyone always does.
If things were bad, then why didn't you tell me?
Because I was protecting you too.
Georgie had a more positive relationship with Missy. He gives her helpful advice and is protective, no doubt finding more common ground with her over her genius twin brother.
So you're trying to go on a secret date?
Kinda.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Come on, it's just a movie.
Have you been out with him before?
Never alone.
How old is this boy?
13.
Do his parents know about it?
What are you, mom now?
You're my sister. You and boys is weird.
However, Missy is still dismissive of Georgie and insults him frequently. But that's par for the course in the Cooper family. While running a laundromat that was a front for the casino, Georgie runs into a young woman named Mandy. The two begin dating, but Georgie keeps an important secret from her, that he's 17 years old.
So what other secrets are you hiding from me? You got a wife and kids?
No. But I'm not really 21. I'm 17.
What? Upon finding out how much younger Georgie is, Mandy decides to break up with him. However, things get complicated when it turns out that Georgie got Mandy pregnant, and her mother decided to disown her.
Can we talk?
We better.
What's going on?
I'm pregnant.
With no place to go, Mandy stays with Georgie's Meemaw, allowing him to slowly win her over with his charm and his good character. After the birth of their daughter, Georgie decides to become a responsible family man.
What happened?
Nothing. I just wanted to be here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what we wanted to.
In early seasons, Georgie came off as thoughtless, disorganized, and having a penchant for delinquent behavior.
Georgie, freshman year, that's a big deal.
How can I be excited when he's gonna be in the same grade as me?
Don't worry, Georgie, I'm not planning on being in the 9th grade for very long.
Even then, he had a compassionate side to him, such as the concern he showed for his dad after George had a heart attack. He's also sensitive about not being as academically gifted as Sheldon. This is something that is awkwardly put front and center at the beginning of the show, when both enter the 9th grade despite Sheldon being 5 years younger.
You mean Sheldon? You can't let that bother you.
It doesn't bother you? You got called to the principal's office.
Yeah, that wasn't so great.
I can't be in the same school as him.
Well, I don't see what choice you have.
Right. Ever since he could talk, I quit having any choices.
Georgie tries to come off as happy-go-lucky as if nothing phases him, but he clearly carries baggage over the obstacles he has to overcome in his journey to adulthood.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Georgie was one of the most well-rounded characters in the show, proving to be a breakout character as he matured and became more likable. After young Sheldon was canceled in the spring of 2024, a spin-off show debuted in the fall called Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, which continues telling the story of Georgie's struggles.
You just lost your dad. You got a brand new baby, your sister's struggling, an unemployed wife, you got no money.
Okay.
And my mom.
Put it that way, it's a miracle I'm still alive.
Have you seen the new show? If so, what do you think about it? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, Dad. Look who I brought. It's Missy, in case you can only hear.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.